Hello there, Internet. MegaMogwai here coming at you with yet another Legends of Runeterra video for you guys today. And today we're gonna make Elite great again. Hashtag Mega. Fitting, right? Elites have never been great, but that is absolutely irrelevant to the whole thing, as we're gonna be featuring a deck called Elite Tier. And the way we're gonna get them to Elite Tier is, of course, with the inclusion of a card that generally makes decks like this good. And that is your boy Bard. Hey, at least we got the new skin, so we can get to showcase that at least. I know it's Bard. I know you're tired of seeing Bard, but if you want elites to be good in this meta, you gotta play them with Bard. So that's essentially what we're doing. Right now, there's very I can't really come up with like a mono region deck. And what I mean by mono region is a deck that goes all in on one region, an allegiance deck rather, right? That isn't just strictly better with the Bard package. We have Vanguard Bannerman here as a 2-of because we have a total of 6 non-Demacia cards with a full set of Bird. So we are I just realized there's Bird and Bard. Is that like, that's not a coincidence, right? That's so stupid. Bird and Bard. Bard's Bird. Yeah, I'm 12. So, like I was saying, we have an Allegiance deck with Elite Synergy. And a card that I really wanted to explore, well, first of all, we got the Vanguard Squire, you know, the star of the thumbnail today that got buffed in the recent balance patch. She used to be 4 mana. Now she's just a 3 mana 3/3 that gets a cost reducted by 1 when you never use summon an elite. So now it's extremely easy to get her to cost 0 mana, and she's just much better than before. Like whenever you have a card that reduces a cost, that's an insane buff, right? And I felt like that alone could do quite a bit for the archetype. Well, that and you know, Bard and Chimes, right? We get it. That helps out a lot decks like this one. But we have another card that I want to mess around with, and that is the Might of the Vanguard. Out of the 3 cards that they released with the balance patch that happened like a couple of months ago, I think it was, more or less, we did get to showcase the Reputation card that spawns 2 Trifarian Glory Seekers, and we also got to showcase Udyr's card as well. But I never really ventured into this one because their elites are pretty straightforward, and until, you know, we got Bard. That's the last time I say his name, I swear. Until we got him, we didn't really have much of a reason to play the archetype. But now that we have the ability to just outmuscle our opponent with just stats and RNG and all that greatness, we're able to try out this card that actually really exceeded my expectations. Might of the Vanguard is a very interesting card. I like to call it the reverse thermogenic beam, because what we're doing is we are spending all of our mana to play this, but at the very least we're spending 3, right? That's the difference between this and Thermogenic Beam. We can't play this for 0 mana and spawn a 0/0 Vanguard. Like the smallest Vanguard, they are elites, so no elite is going to be less than a 3/3 stat line, right? That does make sense, thematically speaking. As we summon a Dauntless Vanguard and we grow its stats to the amount. If we spend 9 or more mana, we grant other elite allies +2/+2, which is one hell of a buff. Right, so we have a card that is able to fix up our curve, because there's some games in which we just draw a little bit clunky, but we have this card and it's turn 3. We can spend 6 mana if we want to, and we get a 6/6 on the board, which is pretty good by turn 3, even if we spend all our mana for that. And on top of that, in the late game, when we have a spread out board state, giving all of our elites, which comprise the majority of our deck, you know, barring the Battlesmiths and Bird and Bard and the double Bs and actually triple Bs aside, we have everything else being an elite, which will get the +2/+2 buff, which is going to allow us to up-muscle pretty much anything. We have some rally effects because it is important for us to be able to attack multiple times with a deck that's pretty straightforward as this one. And we got a full set of your boy Garen. Garen synergizes with, here we go again, with Bard, okay? Garen synergizes with Bard. Why? Because we're giving other allies +1/+1. We have a Vanguard Bannerman-esque effect that we are allowing us to essentially level up Bard much quicker and start getting extra value out of him through chimes that we may draw at that portion of the game. We have a one-off of Citri the Bolt. I don't really feel like we need more. We do spread out quite efficiently already, and this is, in a way, our finisher. As then we have a full set of Single Combat to go alongside a full set of Controller Strike to give us Demacia's premier interaction. As last but not least, we have a one-off of Demacian Tell Stones, because I like the flexibility of this card. It could be a clutch barrier, it It could be an extra source of removal in case we need it, or it can be a 4 Demacia. We find utility for all of these spells, making this one of the best Tellstones in the game, in my opinion, and definitely warrants its slot as a one-off in our deck, though we don't really have more spot for it because we still value single combat and concerted strike and golden alias. Golden alias really highly. We're not even playing sharp sight in this deck, which would arguably be very neat, but I really want to make sure that we curve out properly, and through my experimentation we haven't really necessarily needed it. We just rely better on having the strike spells and just out muscling a lot of mid-range decks running around. I ran into quite a bit of scouts today, which is a great matchup for this deck in case you're wondering, because your units are just bigger and you have more interaction and you're bigger. Being bigger matters, fortunately. Well, fortunately for us. So that's essentially the deck list right there. It's, you know, it's not the most complex thing. We're playing Silver Going Vanguard because of the synergy with Chimes, naturally, instead of going all in with the Vanguard Bannerman. And we got the Vanguard Redeemer for a little bit of card draw that will give us more units and give us an elite as well. So yeah, I had a lot of fun playing this, surprisingly. Like, it's an Unga Bunga deck, but it is a very, very satisfying one at that. And this card definitely was much better than I expected. I thought it was honestly pretty, you know, but it turns out having a reverse thermogenic beam is very useful. And the buff at the end is actually, it comes into play more than you'd expect. So that's where I'm going to end this deck tech act. When it comes to your mulligans, keep Bird. You know, Bird is the word, very important. Always keep the Battlesmiths, very important as well. And also always keep the Vanguard Squires. These are cards that you just do not mulligan away. Everything else can and will be mulliganed for a better opening hand. And that's where I'm going to stop talking. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for daily Legends of Runeterra content. Hope you enjoy the games. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bit of a pause there. Bye. Alright. Demacia on Demacia. But we're thicker. Hopefully it amounts to something. I'm gonna mulligan nothing, I believe. Nothing, actually. I'm gonna keep the Cithria because we have a Battlesmith here. And we have a pretty decent curve. We have Bird, which we're always happy to see. And Vanguard Redeemer can come into play, like making sure that we don't run out of gas. I mean, maybe I could have mulliganed to try to find the Vanguard Squire, but with these kind of hands, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. That's my motto. Bird, the word, attack. Nothing to worry about for our Battlesmith here, except for challenges. Oh, okay.
Every work demands a piece of ourselves.
Cool, sir, girl. Just gotta play my Battlesmith.
New recruit reporting in.
Gotta get a 4/4 Cithria first, in case they want to develop their misfortune. That gives us a free hit. And now that we draw the Vanguard Bannerman, that could be a great boost.
No prey, no pay.
And this matchup is just all about us being thicker. Okay, Bird got it. Oh, that's another non-Demacia card, which makes it so that we have 4 cards left in our deck that are not Demacia, which makes this Bannerman pretty safe.
A little reinforcement at the seams.
Soldiers, to me.
I think Bannerman could be pretty ideal, but we're losing the... We're losing this thing anyways. I mean, we get to buff the rest of the deck, but isn't it better for us to just... What's our better option?
Show them our metal.
They could have a Ranger's Resolve. I want this Bird dead. So we're not gonna trigger that. That'd be too ideal for them. We already triggered this.
I've trained my whole life for this.
Maybe playing Bard is ultimately better here. If we play you, next round we have a total of 9 mana. 9 mana with 3 elites on the board. I think I like that actually.
Raise the banner! Lift our spirits!
We get a massive surge here for the Bard level up, and then we can resort to the Might of the Vanguard and just completely outmuscle our opponent.
I've come a long way from a flying stone bird.
I'll do my best.
Just swing like this.
You will not prevail.
That's a big hit. That is a big hit, ladies and gentlemen.
With a little help, I made you fly.
Hello, new best friend.
They could go for 4 Demacia now. So if they do go for 4 Demacia, what is our best bet? We're gonna go for the Might of the Vanguard. Could have a bit of a spicier animation, in my opinion. Trade those 2. Gonna trade with that.
For the tribe.
Set up a big enough unit. Interesting. Yeah, that made no sense.
Face me!
Love ya.
We take a big hit because of the 4 Demacia, but we survive. Just need to lead off this attack here. Force trades.
Captain to model for me? My work! All right, let's get to work.
A Demacian soldier is worth 10 foes!
Oh, I've never met anyone like you.
A slight adjustment.
I'll write my own story.
They go at it again.
Courage, soldier!
But we dauntless back. This gives us enough stats to survive whatever they want to throw at us. Gives us the ability to block into there. Okay, there's the Aspiring Light. Alright. There it is. Still, we are always
I will hold the line!
getting rid of you. Trade into the cat. Why not?
Try me, I dare you!
I would like to kill you though.
Defend our banner!
I'm ready.
I'll take the hit here.
Mwah.
Get rid of their biggest units, but preserve Bard on the board, healthy, so that I can just, you know, just whatever we got left, just outmuscle it. Outmuscle it all. Got him! Bullet, baby, there we go. Oh, Bard has just no quote. It's Scout Day, and I ain't complaining. I like this matchup. Let's drop you though. I mean, Might of the Vanguard is good, but for now, let's just drop you. Let's drop everything, including the bannerman here. This time we got Garen action in conjunction with single combat. That pleases me. One drop, which for some reason means Duran Sculpture on 2. Because if they don't have a 1 drop, they have her on 2. Got a buff on Garen. Ain't that glorious. They don't trade. We play some mind games on him, which is neat. I think we just go with this, to be honest. A 5/5 Dauntless Vanguard is actually pretty good here. That's the neat thing about this card. Like, it allows us to curve out.
A Demacian soldier is worth 10 foes.
We strike.
Meet them head on.
We get the value. We get the value.
The ocean charts our course.
Raise the banner. Lift our spirits.
Still trays into this, but makes the scout attack completely unviable. Halts them on their tracks. Take my helmet. And now, oh, beautiful.
We fight for those who cannot.
Just wish I had that new Garen skin that's been for some reason we didn't get.
Between me and my mom.
We'll find our enemies.
Wherever they hide. Cool story, girl. We're gonna attack with these two.
Their ranks.
Because there's no good trace into them. Oh, they take the hit. What the? Okay. Alright. Well, with triple single combat, I feel safe. You're gonna, I mean, for Demacia may be their best bet here, but this is just the greatest counter ever. Let's kill you. I mean, for 1 mana, what can they do, right? You can't do shit. Raging Resolve won't cut it. Not the way I said these. Oh, I forgot to change my emotes. Why not, man? Why not? Alright, emo session. It's been enough. We're playing Mono Demacia, so whenever I do that, I always have a slot for Fiora. Obviously, we need the piece of cake. There's no Bard emo, at least not that I'm aware of, right? I mean, we're pretty unga bunga, so when things don't go our way, we definitely have Undying Rage within us. But I mean, at the same time, she kind of, yeah. Yeah, we're more about flexing, actually. Yeah, I think this is good. You know, the GG, when we're angry, when we're like, wow, what the fuck? And then when we're feeling confident, or, you know, these two kind of like serve similar purposes, but, you know, we got a birthday cake, so it works out. Round 3. Alright, more Thralls. Thralls are back with a vengeance. We got the Battlesmith. Honestly, gonna mulligan away everything else. I believe we can get a better hand, and this is already better. Being able to play Battlesmith into double elite. Into potentially Vanguard Bannerman sounds really good. Ucan Protein, very good player from Turkey.
Sturdy blades, custom made.
I've been watching Peaky Blinders lately with Gabby, and his voice just really reminds me of like somebody from the gang, you know. Sturdy blades.
One way to test them out.
My name is Arthur Shelby. I can't. I actually cannot do an English accent. Like, I don't even know how. Don't avalanche me immediately. Don't do that. Don't be that guy.
Approaching the battlefront.
Alright. I'd rather get the buff on this.
I'm actually here.
Normally I say nobody cares, but she's on our team now, so ooh. I can play you and wait for more chimes to get onto this. Like I have to, yeah.
Raise the banner, lift our spirits.
Even though it's very tempting to play this, like even after a buff, it still dies to avalanche. But we got a very resilient board here that's pushing in a lot of damage, and this can still be buffed by my incoming chimes, you know, because we're barred. That's how we roll. Just keep going wide, because now we can go wide. Whenever they go under 4, we just go wide, because right now we do have lethal on board. If they avalanches, so be it, but they lose their blocker as well. Now's the moment to play this. One away from a crazy burst. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go for Demacia. For our country! We will give everything. All of our mana. What if we drop these two and we attack with here? They block here and here, they take 4 damage. What if we just do this instead? We clear these 2 bodies and we preserve all these, and then we can get a huge boost. Yeah, this is the way to go. Maybe preserving this was a mistake. Like maybe like not trading with this instead. But I don't want to die to like a 3 sisters can get us.
Remember the fallen.
Yeah, remember the fallen. Clear both of their bodies there. Hope for no Rider negation. So we go for the Dauntless Vanguard, which again should have a more epic animation for that huge, like there's a lot happening here. Like we're getting an insane buff and a huge unit.
I will weave my own path. Stand back.
Okay. There. All right. Just go double. Just go in with our reverse thermogenic beam. This only spawns one, right? Oh my god. It spawns one and it gives it fearsome, but we can block into it. If it would spawn two, we lose. Dude, how crazy is that shit? When I count down, summon a random cost, but you count down once. No!
Finally, some action.
Countdowns twice. You gotta be kidding me. Oh. Oh. All right. I can't complain about variants though when I'm literally playing Bard. Like I can't. I gotta, you know.
Come on, Tibbers. It's
I gotta just take it. They could have go hard and something else to eliminate my battlesmith, but I am gonna drop him down here.
The finest Demacian steed.
Really hope he lives. Okay. Because especially now that I drew into the Vanguard Defender. Take this hit. We don't mind. We're not like. You're not gonna rush us. Like once we start developing this board, our value
I'm actually here.
is just too damn high. I could wait. I have a single combat, but then again, just playing this makes so much sense considering how much value I'm getting out of this. How I'm gonna turbo level up Bard as well. Oh, and they go for the. Oh my goodness.
Still so much to learn.
Oh, we're going in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going in. Happy birthday. Drag you, let's drag you.
Charge?
They want to trade into this. Like at this point, I don't care. I'm just going for full on damage here. Yeah, like they got a block there. Like they can't just like walk into my battlesmith. This is just too much damage. It's way too much damage. Block. Block is happening. All right. What's to be expected? They're getting it back through this. Which means that they'll be able to clear off my Vanguard, most likely. Alright.
There's nothing to fear.
Well, I don't know about you, but I really want, I mean... They have a Ravenous Flock. We're gonna pass. I really want them to use the Ravenous Flock onto this first.
We could use a bite.
Stand strong! Whoa! Hey!
Flock.
We fight for those who cannot.
Easy Bard level up.
Thanks.
I mean, this is a hit. And we go get it. Well, after that, we got some RNG for us. Balanced. More pirates. And you know what? I feel like being a bully today. We're gonna do a full mulligan here. We get double squire. Isn't that just glorious?
I'll write my own story.
No trade? No? disappointing.
I'm actually here.
Bro, this is nuts. It's Cynthia, the movie. In duplicates. Do we care?
Reporting for duty.
I don't know if we care, to be honest.
My journey continues. I've trained for this. What could have been?
We take that pass all day.
For the glory of Demacia!
We don't grappler this one.
The ocean charts our course.
Who's third girl? We're gonna charge in.
Who do not die.
Because all I see are good trades. How about you? But I like good trades. I love how we just bully this deck. It's like, bro, your units are too weak. Beauty units.
For king and country!
Viva España! Play Garen here. And it's like, bro, you can have all the challengers in the world. What you challenging? We have to let that slide. It's pretty strong. Oh, but they don't wanna. Okay, well. My turn. We're coming.
I'll defend these forests to the end.
Demacia!
I command you to halt.
No, you can command whatever you want. I'm not listening to you. I want everything. Everything on your road to die. And to be fair, like, this is the best block you can hope for. I would keep the Genevieve though. I mean, you wanna deplete the thing as much as you want. Oh my god, that regeneration value! I wish all my matchups were just scouts. It's great. I ran to his deck like this is the third time. This is fantastic.
Keep up, keep up.
How about no? I'm you, but better. All right. I have no idea how this matchup will go. We got a bird though. So combat is also pretty important. I like all of these cards, but I'd rather guarantee that I can apply pressure from the get-go. We don't synergize with the Vanguard Squire, but man, getting those chimes in feels good.
The finest Demosian steel.
Found one.
Okay, that's a big ass Ithria.
It's dangerous out there. Take this.
Can we draw into like an actual?
Ready for deployment.
It's good value.
I'm always up for a round or two.
My journey continues. I've trained for this.
You're bluffing. I'm out.
If they twist the fate again, then I can Vanguard Redeemer.
Deal me in.
Remember the fallen.
My heart and sword for Demacia.
They have a vengeance. Yeah, I'd rather them use it on Garen.
This is it. Why are you here?
Now we got Garen with Concerted Strike again.
The Mirai will never know fear again. I won't let my home be swallowed by darkness.
For king and country.
Fat Odago. Maybe that'd be something else, but I'm inclining highly towards Fat Dog, but you know, maybe I'm just being a bigot.
You cannot stall judgment.
Rise with the surf.
Okay.
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
All or nothing.
We have the Golden Aegis.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Our ancestors are watching.
This is it.
You're bluffing.
Gotta force every block here. Okay, we got a single combat, that's huge. We can actually play everything. Single combat is very important so we don't die to just the random elusive.
Approaching the battlefront. A noble end. Show them what we're made of. Prime the cannons.
We're gonna single. Sit 3 up. Then they stun, they have 2 blockers.
Follow my lead.
With this, they need 2 sources of removal. This has to be better. Oh no, wait, no, they have the same unit. They have the same unit. The same unit, the same unit, the same unit. Oh! Hey! Hey! Fabdo Doggo! Good game. Whew!